Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your homework for today for week 6, Wednesday, for Math 6, semester 2. Grayson, go ahead and read this for me, please.
It says duck and dog production. The Lego Pets company makes ducks and dogs, as shown in the figures below. The company uses 2 large 2x4 bricks and 4 small 1x2 bricks to make 1 duck and 2 large. 1 duck and 2 large and 5 small bricks make 1 dog. So it takes 2 2x4 bricks, which is the big bricks, and 4 1x2 bricks to make a duck. It takes 2 2x4 bricks and 5 1x2 bricks to make 1 dog.
What was it? What did you say?
Brick.
You didn't say that.
I need to pretend to say the other word.
What was the other word?
I don't want to say that.
Okay. Okay, so the profit on the duck is $18 and the one on the dog is $21. Lego Pets has 6 large and 13 small bricks available each hour to generate the most profit. Pets also must find out how many ducks and how many dogs the company should produce in 1 hour. Okay, so dogs are 2 large, right? And 5 small. And then ducks are 2 large and 4 smalls. Okay. And then as a Lego Pets has 6 available each hour. So every hour they go ahead and produce 6 large and 13 small bricks, right? Okay. Must find out how much ducks and how many dogs to produce in 1 hour. Okay. How did you get the 0, 2, 8, 3, or 1, 3, all of this from?
And I just asked Miss Bruce for help, and she just
Okay.
I just started with 3 ducks and 2 dogs.
Okay, so this is how much they can produce, right? All right, so in 1 hour, if there is 0 ducks, right, then the dogs will need 2 large. So 2 large plus 3 small. And if I multiply it by 3, that will give me 6 large and 9 small. So technically, if there's 0 ducks, 6 large, 9 small pieces will create 3 dogs, right? And in 1 hour, there's 6 large, 13 small, so you still have enough, right? So technically, this is not right. So what we're gonna do, but you know what I'm talking about, right? No, you don't. Let me explain that again. Okay, in 1 hour, you can make 3 large pieces and then 13 small pieces, right? So if I'm not gonna do any ducks, I know the dogs, you will need to create 2 large pieces and 3 small pieces, one duck, or 1 dog, right? So if I do 2L plus 3S times 3, that means you're gonna create 3 dogs, right? And so 3 times 2 is 6 large. 3 times 2 small is 9 small. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So for 3 dogs, you will have 6 large, 9 small pieces. And that's still enough because in 1 hour, you get 13 small, 6 large. That's still within that. Do you see that? So here is duck and here is dog, right? If you have 0, you can create 3 dogs, right? Now, if you do 1 duck, okay, so this is the duck and this is dog. I'm gonna do a better job to organize this. So in 1 hour, so we'll put 1 hour will equal 6 large plus 13 small. Over here, this is duck and this is dog, right? Duck will require 2 large and 4 small. Dog is 2 large and 5 small, right? So this is the first one, right? Now, if there's one duck will means it's 1 times 2 large and 4 small, which is just 2 large and 4 small, right? Now for the dog, that will mean, let's try maybe 2. 2 times 2 large and 3 small is equal to 4 large and 6 small, right? Right? So that means the total pieces here, and this column here will be the total pieces. 2L plus 4L is 6L. That's still okay because that's still within what you produce in 1 hour, which is this. You cannot exceed this, right? Not exceed, which not surpass that, okay? 4S plus 6S is, so this is going to be equal to, this is total, right? Remember, total cannot be bigger than 6L plus 13S, okay? This is 6L plus 10S. That's still okay. So in this case, you did 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. Do you see that? Okay. Whereas with this one, the total for this one was 6L and 9S. Again, you did not exceed, so you're okay. Okay? All right, let's go on to the next one. Let's say, for example, let's do 2 ducks, okay? If I do 2 ducks, then it'll be 2L plus 4S. So 2 times 2 is 2L. 2 times 4 is 8S, right? And you could do maybe 1 dog, so 2L plus, wait, that's 5. Isn't a 5S not, okay, shoot, maybe not 5. Well, actually, this will not work then. This will give you, because, okay, I put 3 for some reason, but it's 5S, right? 5 small pieces, right? So 2 times 5 is 10. 4 in this will be 14S. That's too big. Do you see that? So this will not work. So we're just going to cross it out. Will not work, okay? So I suggest you make another table on the other side, okay? And then one dog is 2L plus 5S, which is 2L plus 5S. Total is 4L plus 8 and 5, 13S. That'll work, right? So I could do 2 and 1. So 2 and 1 will work. Do you see that? How I'm working with this? Okay. So then let's try another one. Let's see if this next one works. If I do, let's try 3. So 3 times 2. So if I do 3 of them, right? 3 times 2 is 6. Let me just do it this way. 3 times 2L plus 4S. That'll equal 6L plus 12S. And let's just say 0, right? And that's still legitimate because I have 6L and 12S. That doesn't exceed 6L and 13S in 1 hour, right? So you have 3 and 0. That works too. Any other combinations you would like to try? Because 1 and 2 doesn't work. 2 and 1 works. 3 and 0 works. I don't think you could do 4. Because if I do 4 times 2L plus 4S is going to give you 8L plus 16S. You don't have 16 bricks in an hour. Do you see that? Or 16 small bricks an hour. So I don't think that would work. So this is the only possibility. The only possibility is 0, 3, 2, 1, 3, 0. X is going to be ducks. The next one is dogs. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, because I don't think there's any other way. I don't think you do 2 and 2. Yeah, you can do, because you couldn't even do 1 and 2, so you can't do 2 and 2. So this is the only possibility. Okay. Okay. Using 6 large and 13 small Lego bricks, find all the possible combinations of ducks and dogs that the company can make to use the table on the previous page. Well, I already got the answer right there. This is the possibility. for this answer right here. Okay. So for the first answer, and actually, let me just move it over a little bit. Okay, so for the first answer, the possibility is right here, okay? And remember, you're restricted within 6 large and then 13 small bricks, right? This is the only one that'll work, okay? After you have figured out the possible combinations, explain how to determine which combination will generate the most profit without actually computing each combination. Let's see. Well, profit for duck is 18, profit for dog is 21, right? So ducks is $18. Dogs is 21. So just by mental math, if we're just multiply this, okay, this one will mean 0 times 18. So we're not gonna get any money for ducks. And then 3 times 21 for dogs, right? So that's gonna equal to 0 plus 21 times 3 is gonna give me a 63. So it's $63, right? That's the first one. My second one is gonna be 2 times 18 plus 1 times 21, right? Which is 36 plus 21, which is $57, okay? So far, the first one is still more. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. The third one, whoops. Third option is going to be 3 ducks times $18 plus 0 times 21, which is going to be 54 plus 0, which is $54. Which one will generate the most? Obviously the first one, right? Why? Because dogs is the most expensive and there are 3 dogs. 3 is more than 2 ducks. 3 is more than 3 ducks. Or they're the same number, but ducks is only $18. This is still more. Do you see that? Do you understand why though? Okay. Do you see how there's a 2? 2 plus 1 is 3, correct? But 2 ducks is still gonna be less than if they're all dogs, because dogs are $21, right? This one, they're the same number. It's either 3 ducks or 3 dogs. But this one here, there's no dogs, 3 ducks. 3 times 18 is gonna be less than if it's 3 dogs, which is 3 times 21. Do you see that? So you can say the first option, and you want to go back to the answers. It says, after you figure out all the possible combination, explain how to determine which combination will generate the most profit without actually computing. You could say the first option of 0 ducks and 3 dogs will generate the most profit. And again, you're using the words they use, right? Because dogs are more expensive, or the price of dog costs. Okay, because the price of selling dogs is 21, and that is more than the price of ducks, which is 18, right? The other combination was 2 and 1, right? And 3 ducks and 0 dogs. Both do not exceed 3, And since dogs cost more, they will generate more profit. Okay. Okay. First off, I already proved to you with numbers why you will make more money with the dogs, because this is 63 compared to 57, 54, right? Your combination is 0 dogs, 3 dogs, 2 dogs, 1 dog, 3 dogs, 0 dogs. Do you see how 0 plus 3 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 0 is 3? Yeah. Regardless, they're still going to make 3 different animals, right? Which animal is going to cost more when you sell it? Dog or ducks? What? No, I'm asking you, which one costs more? If you're selling one of the animals, which one has a higher price? Ducks are $18, dogs are 21. Which one's higher? Dogs. So you want the 3 to be at dogs because dogs cost more when you sell it. Does that make sense? So 3 dogs is better than 2 ducks and 1 dog, and it's better than 2 ducks and 0 dogs. Okay. And you should watch this again if you don't understand that. Joe thought that, okay, so this answer actually is right here. What is will be the greatest profit? Well, the greatest profit is what? Selling 0 ducks at $18 each and 3 dogs at $21 each will equal profit of $63. Okay, because we found that right here. Do you see this part right here? Okay. So when you're doing this, I will recommend that you show this piece, this, hold on a second, let's see. This piece right here on this part, okay? Yeah. With the money and stuff. Joe thought that producing only dogs would drive the most profit. Do we agree? Explain why or why not. Well, do you agree or do you disagree? Why? Well, which one costs more when you sell it? Because dogs are priced at $21 each. Ducks are priced at $18 each. If the number of pet bricks are sold the same, then I would want to sell more dogs because they are more expensive. Does that make sense? They're more expensive, so if you're selling the same number, it's either 3 ducks or 3 dogs, or 2 ducks and 1 dog, right? But dogs, you sell at a higher price. So of course, if you can't go sell more than 3, you want all 3 to be dogs because you get to sell them at $21. Okay. Go ahead and read number 5.
Suppose the company could get 1 more large brick each hour. Would that allow Lego Pets to generate more profit? Explain.
1 more large brick each hour, would that allow more profit? Would that allow Lego Pets to generate more profit if they get 1 more large bricks? Well, let's go back to our pictures, okay? So this is our picture before, right? So now instead of having 6 large bricks, we have 7 large bricks, okay? Well, all the other possibilities that we try, like 1 and 2, like if I do 1 duck and 2 dogs, that's not gonna help me because I need 14 small bricks, okay? And it said needs 1 large brick, right? And I don't think it's gonna help me because every duck needs 2 large bricks, right? So if you get 7, well, 7 is an odd number. You need an even number to produce more dogs or more ducks. Does that make sense? So it's not going to help you, right? Okay. So the way that you can explain this, and I want you to explain it on your own. How would you explain that? Okay, the machine can produce 2 large and 4, or is it 4 small, or how many smalls? How many small breaks does the machine produce?
13 small breaks.
In an hour. 1 extra large brick is not going to create another animal when I need 2 large bricks for each animal, right? So that's something you could say. Okay? You can reword it in your own words. Suppose a company gets 1 more small brick each hour. Would that allow Lego to generate more profit? Well, let's go back to this. If they get 1 more small brick, would a 1-2 work for you then? As in 1 duck and 2 dog work? Yeah, I would. If I get 1 more small brick, look over here. Do you see how if you do 1 duck and 2 dog initially requires 6 large and 14 small? Do you see that? I couldn't do that because the 14 small right here, I only have 13 small, right? So then what you can say with this is, one more small brick means I can generate 2 large and 13, or is it 13 or 14? How many do you generate originally? 13. 14 small bricks in an hour. I can then produce 1 duck, right? Plus 2 dogs, right? That wouldn't generate more profit because 3 dogs will still produce more profit since it costs $21 each, right? The other one was 1 duck and 2 dogs. It's great to have 2 dogs, but the duck is only $18, right? And so it's not gonna make 3 times 21. It's gonna make 1 times 18 plus 2 times 8, 21, okay? And ducks cost 18. All right, go ahead and keep reading, please. Number 7 and are we doing, or 7 and 8? Go ahead.
We know how many ducks and how many dogs Lego Pets should generate the most profit. How much profit is that? Use a spreadsheet.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do this on your own because I need to go to my class, okay? Well, actually, let me see. Lego Pet has some success, so they decided to make more animal. To make more animal, the company has 16 large and 31 small bricks available. So we do need to make a spreadsheet. So your spreadsheet will look something like this. Okay. All right, so ducks. Duck is gonna be 2 large plus how many small? No, a duck. How many bricks do you need to make a duck? That's great. 2 large and how many smalls? Do you understand even what that question is asking you? Like, you can't just simply give me 6 bricks. That's great, but the size of it matters. Dogs. How many bricks do you need to make a dog?
2 large bricks and 5 small bricks.
Okay. So, what they're doing now is this is how much it needs. This is what it's going to generate in 1 hour. In 1 hour, it's going to generate 16 large plus 31 smalls, right? So let's take a look at this. Okay, so before, you know how we did this? We did 0, 3, 2, 1, 3, 0. So we already did 0, 3, 2, 1, and 3, 0, right? Those are the combinations, right? Now we can do 1 and 2, right? Because if we do that, 1 will mean it's 2L plus 4S. 2 dogs is 2 times 2, which is 4L. 2 times 5 is 10S. The total here, 2L plus 4L is 10L. 4S plus 10S is 14S. That's still smaller than 16 large and 31S. Do you see that? So you could do 1 and 2. That's another possibility now. Can I do a 2 and 2? I think I could do a 2 and 2. 2 times 2L is 4L. 2 times 4S is 8S for the ducks. 2 times 2L is 4L plus 10S, which makes 2 dogs and 2 ducks. If I add them together, do you see that right there? That'll give me 8L plus, oh, this is not 10L. This is 6L. Yeah. This will then give me 18S, and I'm still not passing that number. You see that? I want you to keep doing with all the combinations. What's another combination we can do? Yeah, I could do 1, 2, 2, 2. I could do a 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Let's try that. How about that? Maybe a 3, 4. Maybe a 0. Well, let's see. You have 16 large, right? What's 16 divided by 2? 8. If I put 8 dogs, I think I can make it because remember, the most money you get is from dogs, right? So if I do it this way, then 0 for the ducks, right? 8 times 2 is 8L. I'm sorry, 8 times 2 is 16L, right? 8 times 5S is 40S. Uh-oh. I don't have 40S. I don't have 31S, right? So you can't do that. So that's not a possibility. But I want to make sure that I get the most in dogs. Do you agree with that? Because they cost more. So what if I do maybe 0 ducks and then let's do 1 less than 8 will be 7, right? Then 0 pieces for ducks because we're not getting any ducks. But then I can do, because I don't want any ducks, because if I can use 2 large pieces for a duck, then I'm gonna use that 2 large pieces for a dog because dog costs more money. It's $21, right? 7 times 2 is 14L. 7 times 5 is 35S. Can I do that? Is that enough? Do I have enough in 1 hour to generate to get 35S? No, you have 31S. So can't do that either. So 0 and 6. Do you see that? If I do 0 and 6, 0 pieces are going to be used for ducks. 6 times 2 large is 12 large. 6 times 5 is 30 small. Is that enough? That's enough because 12 large, this is not going to be more than that. Do you see that? This will give you the most profit. Why is that going to give you the most profit? Because $21 times 3 dogs or 6 dogs, not 3, 6 dogs, is gonna give you $120. That is the most that you will make, okay? And for number 9, is there any value in getting 1 more small brick each hour? I don't know. I mean, if you get 1 more small brick, you're gonna have 16 large plus 32s, right? That 32s is not gonna help you get more profit because you're gonna stay at 6 dogs. It would help if you get an additional 2 large bricks, then you have 7 dogs, right? Maybe. So the answer for me will be like, no, and you explain why, okay? I want you to go ahead and fill out this chart. Do you see like this piece right here? I have nothing here. You need to go ahead and do that. So in the video, you can play back the video and then try to figure it out.